Welcome on. So today's topic is good marriage prospects being blocked through a black magic process. Is it possible, or is it something which is absolutely fake and a myth? So let me clarify this question, which many of you have been asking me on the mail, writing to the team members asking this. So yes, definitely there is a process in black magic through which good marriage prospects can be blocked or can be diffused completely for any person, girl or a boy. Now we have been getting so many cases regarding this, that everything was going absolutely fine, the engagement was done and the marriage date was decided, but something really all of a sudden something happened and everything just got cancelled. And mostly I have been hearing these cases when it comes to girls. So this is a very big problem that many people have been facing in the past, and they are still facing. So yes, on the website also, Mahakali Vedic Healing Shelter, we have made a page of good marriage prospects, in which it's clearly stated that there are symptoms in which or by which you can actually see and analyze yourself, that yes, this was something supernatural, this was something which was not normal. All of a sudden things got spoiled when it came to the marriage matters. So now what can be the symptoms? See, in the starting, the very first thing is, first of all, let's start from the root level. Sometimes what happens is that, a person who is absolutely well educated, good to look at, and has a good salary, financial background, everything is just absolutely fine. But the only problem is sometimes there are different, levels of it, or different methods of actually analyzing these symptoms. Sometimes what happens is the person does not feel that he or she should get married. Now many of you will say that, ma'am, that really depends on the kind of perception a person has about marriage. Yes, of course. Now we are not talking about normal situations. Yes, there are people who are not interested in getting married. So that does not mean they are under the influence of black magic. We are not saying this at all. But we are talking about that people who are or who were interested in marriages, and all of a sudden their family members have seen or analyzed that something went wrong all of a sudden, and the person doesn't want to see anybody, and all of a sudden gets disinterested in marriage matters to get married. So that is one big symptom. One of the symptoms, in fact, that all of a sudden an interested person got disinterested. That's one. Second symptom is again that if somebody has everything that is needed for marriage purposes, a person is caring enough and has a great understanding, trust factor, loyalty, everything, financial aspect is absolutely fine. But then still the marriage prospects are not coming towards that person. The person, sometimes what happens, especially with girls, the photographs are sent to different family members for the proposal. But something really strange happens, that nobody gives a positive response. So this is something which is out of understanding levels as to why this is happening. Of course, if there any reason about the family issues or some sort of through your inquiry, if you find out that the family is not good enough, then it's understandable. But everything is normal, everything is clear, everything is clean in the family, but still it is not coming through. Second is this. Third symptom, or the third situation I would say, is that if everything is decided that okay, fine, the family has chosen the boy or the girl, vice versa, and then all of a sudden something went wrong, the most silly thing happened, and everything got cancelled. All of a sudden a fight happens, all of a sudden something really silly, like I said, happens, and it gets cancelled. So this is another symptom. Now the last of the symptoms, those are the most important ones, is that you got engaged and the engagement was done and the marriage date was out, and still something went wrong during the marriage date that was coming near, and everything got cancelled. So, and especially this happens with the girls matter, like I said before also. So these are the symptoms which many people have individually written to us and said that it is out of their understanding levels. And once the case study was done for them, like I always say, the first step is a case study. So then it was found that yes, there has been a blockage through a process of black magic, that no good marriage prospects should come in this family, and this particular person, the child of the family, should not get married and should not get any happiness as far as the marriage word is concerned, or the marriage life is concerned. So this is one aspect. We are talking about getting good marriage prospects. We will of course pick up a topic about how the good marriage can also be blocked or not blocked, but today's topic is typically about getting good marriage prospects. So this happens, and I have seen and I have written 2 cases in my first book, Corporate Chicks Turns into a Spiritual Healer, about 2 of the girls that everything was going fine and all of a sudden her marriage was completely dissolved, and she went into depression. And of course any sensitive person would go into depression, because she got engaged and everybody was knowing about it. She was engaged for last 1 year, and she has developed a very strong liking for the other person also, and the same thing was with the boy. But then somebody of our own family, her relatives, one of the relatives, had done this blocking process on her marriage aspect, that this marriage should somehow break before even it happens. So this actually happened, and she was under depression, and somehow she was contacting different healers, but nothing was working out for her. And there were some actually planetary issues also there. So we have to see everything once we check through diagnosis. So yes, this is one of the examples that I've actually mentioned in that book. So people who want to understand or read the whole story, they can actually buy the book. It's available on Amazon.in and so many other online sites. If they will even type the name of the book, they will just get so many links for buying and purchasing. Anyways, so what I was saying was, yes, there is a process about blocking good marriage prospects, and especially in majority it happens with the girls. Yes, of course, happens with the boys also, that all of a sudden the girlfriend says that I'm not interested to speak with you, or even starts an affair with another person, and doesn't tells the previous boyfriend that she is least interested now, and somehow through some resource he is getting to know that this is a disloyalty factor, and everything is come to an end. So again, a lot of fights, a lot of depression, things starts happening then. So yes, if any one of you is facing this kind of confusion or this kind of difficulty, at least once try and contact a specialist and get it checked once, whether this is anything abnormal, something which is out of understanding. Then please consult a consultant and get a case study done, get a diagnosis done, and get out of this mode of thought process whether this is black magic or whether this is not black magic. Because if it is a black magic thing, it needs to be cured, because even if one marriage dissolves or one relationship dissolves, you are under the trap that even after that, no matter how many prospects you see or how many proposals are actually sent to you or you're looking for, it will not materialize. Your marriage prospect has been blocked completely till the time it is not diffused. So if this has happened to you, that you have tried 6-7 prospects or proposals which are rejected without any reason, then it is alarming. Then at least it's high time now that you should wake up and consult a specialist and get your case study done and get the cure done from anywhere, just not through us, from anywhere, but get it done and get educated about it. Okay, so yes, it happens, and I hope this video clears this big question that many of you have in mind, that yes, there is a process in black magic through which good marriage prospects can be stopped. Okay, so thank you very much for watching this video. Next week I'll see you with another topic like always. Till then, goodbye.